how'd you get past the guards? Zelda, I'm gonna be real with you. I have no idea. Oh, this rules. Like, okay, well, I am seeing a problem here. Oh my God, nah! I'm just asking, dude, if I were like a hot girl, if I looked like Heather, like, would you think you'd date me though? Everybody just calm down, give me a second to freaking think, all right? Yeah, I mean, that checks out. I'm gonna cheese the diving game by turning it into the walking game. I did it! Bro, you stop being so weird and just tell me that if I were still me, I were still your bro, we still played Halo 3 every day after school, but if I just looked like Heather and had her lovely hair and her nails, no, bro, you're being so weird. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another snappy stream, and this is a very exciting one. I believe it's Aegiker is the creator of this mod, and this mod is Ocarina of Time transformation masks. The Deku, Zora, and Goron masks from Majora's Mask backported into Ocarina of Time with all of their functionalities. So this has been released, it is out into the world, and I know a lot of people are like, oh boy, I can't wait to see how this is implemented into Randomizer, or the PC port, and that kind of stuff, and that's all true. But right now the mod is brand new, and it's just a patch for the vanilla game, so that's what we're going to be playing. Some good old-fashioned Ocarina of Time, no bells, no whistles, 4x3, 20 frames per second, just some Ocarina of Time. However, from the very start, we don't have to find them or anything. We don't have to get them. We will have access to Deku, Goron, and Zora Link. And I am super excited. I'm using the 8-bit Do N64 controller. It has A, B, and 4 C buttons, along with a nice analog stick. This was made in collaboration with Analog for the Analog 3D, but I did not get the Analog 3D. It just seems like an HD N64 emulator. Little too expensive for what it is, in my opinion. All right, so press L to toggle masks. Here we are, gamers. No frickin' way. I mean, I would have been a little confused if it hadn't happened, because, like, that's what the mod is and all, but my God. It's Deku Link in Ocarina of Time. Let's go. Oh my God, this is amazing. Can we skip across water? Yes, we sure can. And now, Goron Link. Can we jump up? The tech. The new tech. And Zora Link, baby. Okay. 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 Everybody calm down. Everybody just calm down. Everybody just calm down. Give me a second to freaking think, all right? Where's my blue rupee? My blue, scammed. So the very first thing that comes to mind is a new, very easy forest escape. Does it work? Yep. Well, there we go. So that's a glitchless forest escape. Zora boomerangs can easily nab us this heart piece. Perfect. Well, we are well on our way. To what exactly? I don't know. Just gonna have some fun. Yo, Candace Squirrel, thank you so much for the 666 super chat. For the Gender Fluid Fund, bottoms up my fellow Gorals. I don't really know what you're talking about, but more power to you. Now, Zoralink should be able to pick up this Cucko, right? Yep. I don't know if there's ever an opportunity to fly with a Cucko as Zoralink. I don't know. Either way, more Zora boomerangs. Amazing. What are we doing? What's the goal? Genuinely do not know. We're just having some fun. Have we done the Deku Tree yet? No, absolutely not. Why can't I Zora swim? I'm pressing A to Zora swim. I can press B to dive. I can press A to surface. Do you need magic to Zora swim? This is weird. So... as far as this... yep. Woohoo! Perfect. Now, I do want the ocarina, but we can definitely get it later. All right, what should we do first? We can go get Rudo's letter. So obviously none of the puzzles in this game were crafted around having these transformation masks. So I can't really imagine the Deku mask being very interesting. Yeah, no flowers to jump out of. I can't imagine any time where skipping across water would be helpful. I don't know though. We'll keep an open mind. I do think I want to try to do this like max % no human. I'll be human whenever I have to be, but I mean, come on. All right, I'm a little worried here. Shit. All right, well, we're not getting the heart yet. Why does Zoralink feel broken? Why can't I friggin' swim, Lois? Like, it's... wait, what? Is swimming limited to specific areas? Because I sure am swimming now. Interesting. Oh, running water might not be swimmable? That's an interesting thought. Is there any running water like that in MM? Huh. All right, so our first bottle. We're still in Child Link's world right now, which is something we'll have to remember. All right, we can empty this bottle real easily. I wonder if Zora's swimming capability is limited to specific regions. Can Zora Link get the Zora scale? God, I guess Zora Link is a short guy. All right, I'm gonna cheese the diving game by turning it into the walking game. I did it! I'll go ahead and grab a fish. Link is a short king, you're right. Get a Deku stick. That's not a Deku stick. I'm probably just gonna 100% the game. Maybe, definitely not today. And maybe not all on stream, but I don't see why I wouldn't. I 100% Ocarina of Time multiple times a year, and this is such a novel way to re-experience it. As of right now, this is only a patch for the N64 version, the vanilla version, meaning it's just a way to play Ocarina of Time. It is not on the PC port, it is not in randomizer. I have to imagine if Aegiker makes that available to other modders, that we will, in the coming weeks and months, begin to see these transformation masks implemented into other projects. But as of right now, it's just Ocarina of Time. Like, what you get on the tin. I'm trying to think if there's anything stopping us from just doing Jabu's Belly. You know what? Can you dolphin dive into Ice Cavern? Let's go, gamers. MM skills! Hang on. MM skills! Oh, no. MM skills! MM skills! This can be done. MM Skills! You guys ready for a nice cavern? My goal is to find one use of Deku Mask. Just in this whole playthrough, one novel use of Deku Mask. Oh no. This is gonna be a game changer for randomizers for sure. Wait, is Deku Mask short enough to walk under these? I would take that. That would be a use. Hey! We did it! Something Deku Mask is actually helping! Alright, can none of the forms break this? Because that's a problem. I'm gonna have to clip through. Oh no. There we go. Okay. Now to clip out. Oh, come on. I hate switch targeting. Let me out. Okay, come on. Let me out. Let me out of here! Can I damage boost off of this Skulltula? Wait, can I just Goron roll out? Bro, I'm in gay baby jail. Is Deku Link small enough? Second novel use of Deku Link? No. Okay, this feels like the spot. Wait, Deku Link backwalk. Hang on. A second Zora clip? Dude. Bro, let me out. Why can't Goron Punch break this? What? It clipped me. I'll take it. That's the longest this room has ever taken anyone. But we did it. What a silly first dungeon. Ice Cavern. And the reward is just iron boots, which I don't need. Glad a lot of you guys like the non-linear videos. A lot of people get real serious about those videos. Like I'm really coming for them. It's funny considering those two games are probably my two favorite games of all time, but people just assume that I must hate them. There are some people that hold a truly strange opinion where they're like, it's okay for a game to be linear. You don't have to do mental gymnastics to pretend it's non-linear just so you can have fun with it. And it's like, is that what I was doing? That didn't feel like what I was doing. I thought I was just like joking around. I certainly don't need to come up with any excuses to like Ocarina of Time. I don't think anyone would question anyone for liking Ocarina of Time. Have you ever been like, I like Ocarina of Time, and had someone be like, why? Explain yourself. This has super like ROM hack vibes with the scenarios it's putting me in. But it's just with the tools I have at my disposal, you know? All right, this room is going to be a little interesting. You should be able to get these with Zora Boomerang, but I can just get up here. I'm not necessarily doing masks only. It's just I only have masks right now. Wait. Bruh. Oh, you can't Boomerang these. Nice. New strat. Literally breaking new ground. This is not currently on Ship of Arcadian. This is only on N64. I would not be playing on N64 just for the novelty of it. Yeah, Goron Link is putting in work today. Zora Link is currently the MVP. Deku Link, we're just happy to be here. But Goron Link? He's holding his own. Yes, I got this by putting my Majora's Mask card onto my Ocarina of Time card using Sonic 3 and Knuckles' patented lock-on technology. I don't know why no one's tried that. Oh, why don't you just push the block? Because I don't want to. I'm gonna say what every football player thought after seeing my dick. This isn't how I expected things to go, but I bet I could still make this work. I feel like Zora Link's traction on the ice is a bit different. I love how every time I say stuff like that, half the chat is like, that's my goat. And another half of the chat, who hasn't really been paying attention, is like, wait, what? There we go. Okay. Nice. All right, that's Ice Cavern. Unless I somehow die to this Wolfos. Yo! Double trouble! Oh! Get putting you in my combo video! Oh! Wait, where's Sheik? Does Sheik not appear if you're child? I think I might have just permanently missed out on Serenade of Water. No, that doesn't have anything to do with the ocarina. I completely forgot I was in Child Link's world. I kept Blue Fire to thaw King Zora, who's, you know, fine. Hang on. We're gonna save warp back to Kokiri. There are like a dozen ways to clip through this guy as Human Link. I'm just gonna cross my fingers and pray that the de facto Zora Link clip works here. Hang on. Nice. Bro. All right. I think I want to prioritize getting magic because Goron rolling. Malin laid an egg. To quote Scurry, "Hey, are you serious right now about the fact that you gave me this egg and whatnot? Egg?" That's Scurry, the Hollow Knight speedrunner. That's my Scurry. Are you seriously joshing me what with this egg? You cannot be real with the egg that you gave me, and this is an egg and it's an egg. This cannot be real egg. I know it sounds just like them. It's kind of crazy. It's really scary. My name is Scurry and I cannot believe that is an egg with this egg right now, egg. Colonel, I'm gonna roll now. I'm rolling Rick, Colonel. I just collided with that wall. Oh my god, the Zelda's Lullaby cutscene is gonna be like 6 minutes long in original English. There's Solid Snake, Liquid Snake, and Rock Snake. Hey Zelda, how did you get past the guards? Zelda, I'm gonna be real with you, I have no idea. Listen, say what you want about Zelda. She's a diplomat. She's been trained to communicate with Gorons. She knows that their eyes are actually in their stomach slit. You hate the term stomach slit. I mean, he has one. For some reason, Goron Link's belly button is like 12 inches tall. Ganon looks out the window, just sees a giant fucking Goron. We can't even see Ganon! Zelda, it's called personal space. Have you heard of it? Do you have, like, a spine condition that makes it impossible to tilt your head up? Man, Darmani's got mad top surgery scars, though. Zelda's just taking notes before she becomes Sheik. Damn, I've never heard Zelda's Lullaby on the drum. Why is it making him taller? Why did the cutscene adjust to make him even taller? Deku Link has uses, like right here. How am I supposed to get across this gap of water? Like that. See? That's my goat. Not the bridge 2 feet away. God, I should have told a joke about that. You're right. Hey, it's not my fault what chat's talking about. I don't control you people. Look, let me try. Money. See, if no one gives me money, then I don't control you. And I cannot be held responsible for your actions. Ah, shit. Yo, Doodles, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Oh no, Jade, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Oh no! I'm responsible! Oh, no! Maybe not Maisie. Thank you so much for the gift sub. Oh, fuck. Thank you guys so much for the support. Either way, I won that interaction, you know? Like, no matter how that shook out. I love situations like that, where no matter what happens, I win. Nani? Whoa, the double, the double. Whoa! I don't think I've ever seen that before. Y'all are too much for me. I don't know what to say. All right, that's our third bottle. Another heart piece we can cheese. I can get Sun Song. I'm going to. And we're going to try Dampe. Everyone ready to gamba on Dampe? This should be our 5th heart. So to play this, you need a way to play N64 ROMs, and then you need a copy of Ocarina of Time. And then you go to Aegiker's channel, where they've posted a download link. They do not provide Ocarina of Time. They provide a file that you can use to patch your Ocarina of Time ROM. And as far as the actual patch goes, just look up like N64 ROM patcher. There are multiple websites where you can do it. Is Goron immune to lava? If so, this acid shouldn't damage him because acid is just retextured lava. Yep, nice. How do the Redeads grip on Goron? I'm pretty sure Redeads can't grab Goron Link. That's an interaction possible in Majora's Mask. Yeah, and I don't think Redeads can grab me. That's Goron Link. I'm too beefy. What? Not vanilla! Not vanilla! False. False. Not true. Not real. Now, do we win Dampe? First try? Oh, that's not a good sign. Yo! As for entering bottom of the well... Easy. Literally free. We're in. I mean, if I had to put the transformation masks into Ocarina of Time and have you acquire them, I would just put them in the Happy Mask shop. But I think it's pretty cool that Aegiker just gave them to us, so I didn't have to go get them. There's no way Goron can break this, right? Yeah, tragic. I would make Ground Pound break this. That's just me, though. Free money, and then lens. Will you ever use the lens? I don't know. Oh, come on. I can't use lens here. No, no, no. No, dude. Oh my god! That room went about as terribly as it possibly could without me dying. I could still die. But I won't. Okay, we're done with bottom of the well. All's well that ends well. I say we head up Death Mountain. Whoa! We got a lot of new patrons earlier when I plugged it, by the way. So I do want to thank all of the new patrons. Yeah, Rafatron and 6 others joined as paid members. That is nuts. A good day to Patreon. And nobody has to feel bad about being unable to. There is literally no sweat there. These are just things that as a creator, sometimes I have to be like, hey guys. I have to. They make me plug the Patreon. I don't have a choice in the matter. And I doubt I can break this. Lame. Then I kind of have to beat Deku Tree at this point. So I can get Saria's song and get the Goron bracelet. Or Door of Time skip. I'll tell you one thing. Boulder Maze is easy. Wait, can Goron like... Yeah, baby. Little known fact about Goron Link, he has silver gauntlets. There are very few places in Majora's Mask where that matters. In fact, I think there's only one silver rock in Majora's Mask, and it is underwater, and you can only access it as Goron Link with a series of convoluted glitches. I think Kita has a pretty entertaining video of finally picking up and throwing that silver rock in Great Bay. It's like under the marine laboratory. Can he lift bomb flowers too? Wait a minute. You're right. He can! What a genius. Thank you, Lorenzo. I wonder if Zora Link can too. That's an interesting question. If Zora Link has a Goron bracelet. I have not already tried most things because I'm playing this mod for the first time. Lorenzo just straight up logically deduced that. All right, we'll see if Zora can do it too. Yep. So Zora Link has, it's probably Goron bracelet. Yeah, so I can like happily skip Goron bracelet because my transformations already have it. These will make no logic randos so different because there will be so many other ways to do so many things. Like, I imagine, like, Aegiker is going to share the source code for this with, like, the rando team and stuff. I don't know that for sure. I do imagine someday this will be implemented into rando. I'm lava proof. Oh, hey. Certified Zora Link moment. Nice. Alright, so this is probably going to be our first dungeon. Well, I beat Ice Cavern and Bottom of the Well, but those are 2 mini dungeons. This is our first big girl dungeon. A dungeon where I keep the big girls. Alrighty. I've used this in rando a few times, but now witness the vanilla pushing speed in all of its quote-unquote glory. There we go. Can you Goron roll across? No worries, because we have transformation masks, which means amazing. Another clutch use for Deku. That also could have been done by Zora. But hey, listen, it's something. Since we have Zora, we can do this very simple jump to skip a couple rooms. It's so deck over. Did you see that movement? That timing, that bomb placement, everything. All right, I'm going for this skip, even though I'm Zora Link. I'm gonna get killed. No, I'm not. Yay! All right, that's our first dungeon. We just have to leave the blue warp as Goron Link. Oh yeah, I need to try Fierce Deity in here. Will FD one-shot him? Nope. No worries. The one cycle isn't real. It will never happen. It did tenderize him to the point where I just needed a Kokiri sword for the kill. How do you like your Dodongo cooked? POV, I told the chef medium rare. We're doing this cutscene as a Goron. Brother. Hello, brother. Oh man. We suck. Brother to brother contact. I think that's a tag on AO3. The Goron upskirt. What's upskirt? Not much. What's up with you? POV, your name is Skirt. Oh my god, the goatee! I think entering Jabu's Blue Warp as Goron could soft lock the game. I definitely want to try that. I think at this point we're doing Deku last as far as child dungeons go. And Fierce Deity is grayed out again. Rest easy, King. We will use you again. And we'll use you with magic. Because that's what we're about to get. I don't know why it felt like Goron Link shouldn't be allowed to climb this. Goron Link can absolutely climb. He's got ups. Oh, if Goron just has Fire Tunic built in? That's an interesting question. There are no extreme heat areas in Majora's Mask. That's not a question they needed to answer. All right. Now we have Goron roll. Hell yeah. All right. Is Goron Link fireproof? We can probably Goron roll down into Fire Temple. Now that I think about it. He's fireproof! Let's go! Hang on. Gotta do this carefully. Am I a Majora's Mask master or what? That was actually just first try. And we can pick up these rocks to get into Fire Temple. Holy shit! That was some precise Goron movement. I was just like, yeah, I could probably do that. I think I know what that looks like. I know basically how that would have to go. Sheik will not be there because we are not in the adult world. Yes, I was wondering. Oh, Daruni is not here either. Now that is interesting. Does this make Tunic and Hammer are useless? I don't think it means Tunic is useless, but it means the Goron Tunic is less useful. Can you get Bolero now? No. In fact, we are stuck here. We're gonna have to save warp out of here. Back to Kokiri Forest. This is N64 only. It works on official hardware if you're playing on it, or an N64 emulator. This is not currently on Ship of Harkinian. That is its own entire separate project. Someone would have to port that over. Ship of Harkinian is not a one-to-one port of anything that works in Ocarina of Time. It is a port of Ocarina of Time. So anything new that's not in Ship of Harkinian has to be made for Ship of Harkinian before it's in Ship of Harkinian. I mean, it's certainly less work than creating it from scratch, but it's not just plug and play. Any mod for Ocarina of Time works on Ship. I genuinely don't know if it's possible to beat the dungeon right now. I'm kind of just going until the game makes me stop. Now, static recompilation, which is what the other Majora's Mask PC port is. Static recompilation is a compatibility layer that takes N64 games and turns them into PC executables. Now, it's also not just plug and play, but to my understanding, static recompilation, which Ocarina of Time does not have yet, but is coming, it is very trivial to get an N64 game mod working on static recomp because that isn't a port, that is a compatibility layer for the N64 original, if that makes sense. And Wise Guy is working on Ocarina of Time static recomp. Yes, the reason static recomp has taken so long is because Wise Guy has been working on comprehensive mod support for MM and OOT. And if I understand correctly, the plan currently is to just support mods for OOT right out of the box, including porting tools to bring existing mods and ROM hacks over to static recomp. Do not quote me on that, but I believe that is why OOT recomp is taking so long. Are you excited about the Twilight Princess news? It's not really news yet, but yes. For those of you who don't know, the decomp team for Twilight Princess reached 100% decompilation, which means Twilight Princess's source code is now fully readable and modifiable. And a different team, because it's always really important to mention these are completely different groups of people. A different person who at this time wants to remain anonymous is working on a PC port of Twilight Princess with that decompiled source code. And this is something that kind of got lost in translation to some people, with the decompiled code, someone has also been working on a 60 FPS patch for the GameCube version of Twilight Princess. That's not a PC port, that's for Dolphin. It is not a functional PC port with 60 FPS. The PC port, as of yesterday, the progress report that I saw, boots into the game with no textures and has like the 3D geometry of the title screen. I also saw footage of a different project that was the game running at 60 FPS, which is super exciting. But those are two entirely different things that are both benefiting from decomp. Well, Timber, the Dolphin patch is not available at this time. I have to imagine they'd have a lot of work to do to get the game working at 60 FPS because all of these old... Oh no. All of these old Zelda games commit the cardinal sin of game design where they run game logic based on frame count, which means changing the frame rate breaks fucking everything. So that is something that would need to be fixed. Ship of Harkinian circumvents that by still running the game logic at 20 frames per second, and then later on in the pipeline interpolating the frames to 60 FPS or whatever you want it to be. It is important to note, though, that at a game logic level, Ship of Harkinian is still only actually running at 20 frames per second. Decomp and recomp are two entirely different things. Decomp stands for decompilation, which is reverse engineering the source code of a game to get it from its runtime programming to an actual readable programming language. If I'm not mistaken, normally they choose C for that, but it could be anything. Recomp is more of a compatibility layer where it takes the ROM of an N64 game, for example, and then I'm not a programmer. I've only just had this explained to me many times. Basically, it runs the game and recompiles it in a language that the modern device can speak, basically. Is the very bastardized, dumbed-down explanation of it. So, your computer does not speak N64. Emulators are your computer pretending to be an N64 and then reading the game like that. But recompilation is basically running the game like it is a modern executable file for a modern device. It's basically like a PC port, but it's a little more complicated than that. And very, very smart and talented people do understand it and make things happen. And we love them. You know, now that I think about it, with Goron, do we even need to go to the rest of the dungeon? Can't we just go get the boss key? Since Goron functions as hammer? Thank you, Beefy. Exactly. Exactly what Beefy said. Can I just Goron roll through here with caked up cheeks in a dream? Nice. Tragically, 6-qubit. Twilight Princess low percent is now only like 6 hours long instead of 24. There have been developments. All right, can Flare Dancer be ground pounded? Ow. Yes. Wait, probably just punch it, right? What? Wait, Goron roll? What? This doesn't feel like it's doing much damage. Be blue now, please. This is doing no damage. Evil George Not Found be like, that does no damage! I don't think there's anything stopping us from beating Fire Temple. We're gonna have to come back with Hookshot for a couple of skulls, but I think we should be golden. I don't think we needed Hammer. Like, I think the second we got a key, we could have just fought the boss. Unless there's something I'm not considering. All right, Megaton Hammer. All dungeons, Child Link definitely isn't possible because of Mirror Shield. Does this work? Yeah! Yeah, we could have done this the second we got the first key of the dungeon. We would have broken the rest of the dungeon, but we could have done this. Haha, what if you use she, her for me as a joke? I hope she's doing okay. Every guy just thinks it'd be really funny to be, like, called and treated and seen and fucked like a girl. As a joke. It's ironic. What did she mean by this? Can I ground pound this switch? Nice. We could have skipped Hammer. Yeah, just transition for the bit. It'd be so funny. No, dude, bro. You don't understand. Do you think you would date me if I were a girl? I'll take things men don't ask their guy friends for 100. Hey, do you think if I were born a girl that we would have, like, dated instead of just being best bros and lacrosse team players? Dude, I'm just asking. Dude, if I were, like, a hot girl, if I looked like Heather, like, do you think you'd date me, though? What? Come on, why are you making this so weird? Brayden, just answer the question. If I looked exactly like Heather, but were still me, do you think we would be dating right now? No, why are you making this so weird? It doesn't work? Ah! Does ground pound work? Why is Volvagia Goron proof? That is... My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Is she Fierce Deity proof? No, she is not. Okay. That's so weird. Oh, I bet FD can swat her right out of the sky. All right, it's fine. 12 seconds of FD is all I need. Yeah, she's at critical health. She's dead. Wow, that's weird. Why does a Goron punch work? Oh, wait, no, because the Gorons can't defeat Volvagia without the Megaton Hammer. Oh, no, that's the lore. No, that's the straight-up lore. Oh, okay. God, I'm such a detz, just like Heather. And by the way, if I looked exactly like Heather, would you guys fuck me? Yeah, bro, you stop being so weird and just tell me that if I were still me, I were still your bro, we still played Halo 3 every day after school. But if I just looked like Heather and had her lovely hair and her nails, no, bro, you're being so weird. Stop telling me you'd love and support me no matter who I am. I'm asking you a really specific question. This isn't about me. Can you guys believe how I got down there? Let's see if I can do that again. Yeah, that's nuts. That is a crazy jump. I can't believe I was just like, yeah, I think I could do that. Bro, stop telling me you would love and cherish me no matter what. I'm specifically asking for this funny hypothetical. What would happen? No, bro. Went to play my ocarina today. It was split in two when I found it. Damn. That sucks. Split in two like bro after he looked like Heather. I want double magic. Double it. My magic order, double it, please. My new flute with more holes is arriving this month. Bro, but if I had the amount of holes as Heather, what do you think would happen? I am sorry to hear about your ocarina, though. That sucks. All right. Magic. All right, I did not expect to beat Fire Temple, but we did. Would you still love me if I was a Heather? No, this isn't a still love me. This bro wants to know if his bro would love him if he was a Heather. Brothers should undergo Heatherification to find out for the bit. The Heather twinning scenario. What if Heather is a lesbian that wants to date men to keep up appearances so her conservative parents don't know that she is dating women, and she has a really effeminate best guy friend, and she Heatherifies her friend to date men as her? Yeah, okay. Print it. Someone print it. This is a coming-of-age queer romance novel waiting to happen. Yeah, get Netflix on the line. Once you go Heather, life's just better. The one thing is, Terminafield very strategically has bushes placed more frequently for Goron Link to re-up on his magic. It does not seem like Hyrule Field has that same benefit. Also, Kaporgabora is going to stop me. I hate my life. Okay, so we're here for a Skulltula and for the heart piece that we missed. Then we'll take the Zora's Domain entrance into the Zora's Domain entrance in Lake Hylia, and then we'll do Jabu. When's the Heather mask getting modded in? Bro, just put on the Heather mask. Wait, now I'm Zora swimming in this water. Y'all saw me pressing A at the start of this, right? Oh, this rules. Like, okay, well, I am seeing a problem here. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. I think it's specifically bodies of water with waterfalls that don't let you do it. I think I just discovered the problem. If the body of water has a waterfall, you can't Zora swim in it. For your own protection. What does Heatherism teach? Heatherism mainly teaches that it'd be pretty crazy if I looked like Heather, right? Because, like, bro, wouldn't that be insane? Have you been living as Heather for at least 5 years? Man, being Zora Link in Lake Hylia rules. Just like being Heather in your arm would rule. Heather mod for OOT when? We grabbed a fish for this earlier, but I got rid of it. God damn it. I don't want to break my only stick for this. Heather isn't anybody. She's a pretty girl that an egg wants to look like so she can date her best friend. Nope. Whoa! I got in! Nice. All these guys writing Force Heather stories aren't fooling anyone. So, is this going to be a snappy supercut? I don't know. It'd be a weird snappy supercut. It's a Heather supercut. Release the Heather cut. Yeah, you guys caught me. All you need to know about Heather is that she's like the idyllic, like, hot popular girl. And that's why this football player is thinking about her when asking his bro, like, hey man, if I were like still me in every way, but like I were a girl and I looked like Heather, do you think we would like date? That's the entire joke. And then I created an idea where Heather actually doesn't date men. So she like makes the football player look like her so she can date men for her to keep up her appearances while she smashes just scrawny, nerdy girls every day. Because that's how Heather do, you know? Keep up appearances. No, Heather isn't dating the football player. The football player wishes secretly that he looked like Heather so he could date his best friend, who's another football player. Heather is a lesbian and doesn't want to date men, but she wants to keep up appearances for her conservative family and neighborhood. And Heather realizes that this football player actually looks a lot like her. So Heather helps this guy look like her to date his best friend, which is his dream. And then it looks like she's dating a football player, and word gets back to her dad, who's happy to hear it, while she goes around smashing girls in the AV club. It's really simple. Do I need to make a visual representation for you guys? Aw, these boomerangs aren't actually boomerangs. My life is a lie. No, but there's no self-cest going on. Heather isn't gonna be dating the guy that looks like her. She's making the guy look like her so he can go and date a guy. Gosh. I think you guys are being confused. The football player is not Heather's beard. She doesn't pretend to date him. She makes him look like her, and then while he looks like her, he dates men. So it looks like she is. She and the guy that she makes look like her are totally platonic. You people. It's so easy to understand. Would it help if I named the football players? All right, so the other guy is Brayden, because I was like, Brayden! Okay? So, like, the oblivious himbo is Brayden. Open MS Paint. All right, if I have to. If this is what it's going to take. Okay. Let me make this make sense, all right? So we have this right here. This is Brayden. He is a cool guy. Pretty rad. Look at Brayden. Everyone loves him. And this is Chris. Okay? Now, there is platonic ideal of femininity. Look at her. But Heather's not happy. Because Heather doesn't want to date guys. Heather wants to smash nerdy chicks in the AV club. So many of them in the AV club. Okay? Brayden is into Heather. Heather is not into guys at all. Heather wants to smash all of these scrawny, nerdy girls in the AV club. So Heather takes Chris, who wants Brayden, and makes Chris look like Heather, who then dates Brayden to keep up appearances because Heather has very conservative parents and wants it to be known that she's with, with a guy. And Brayden is just like, yeah, this rules. And it's all happily ever after because, and at some point, Chris gets bangs because all T-girls get bangs. All right. Okay. I feel good moving on now. So Chris is gender fluid. Great question. Chris is an egg and actually wants to be Brayden's girlfriend, right? But just through some dumb stroke of luck or fate or God, whatever you want to call it, Chris and Heather actually have basically identical facial structures and body types. So they pull off this big con where it's like, it's almost like The Parent Trap where they're both Lindsay Lohan, right? It's like, you take my life and I'll take your life. I'm going to go smash all of those girls in the AV club. And you can date Brayden. And Brayden knows, by the way, this is not about deceiving Brayden, all right? Brayden is super in on this. Brayden loves it. Brayden only wanted Heather for shallow cosmetic reasons. But, like, Brayden's best bro is Chris. And it's like, wow, if I could have the looks of Heather but on my best bro, then this is even better, okay? So this isn't about deceiving anybody except for Heather's homophobic parents. That's really important. Not smart, you're just gonna have to rewind the YouTube VOD a bit. I made an entire drawing explaining what's happening. If we could somehow work in like a swapped at birth adoption thing where like Heather and Chris are like fraternal twins and that like Chris is actually Heather's brother or something, and that's why he looks almost exactly like her, except for, like, dimorphism. Like, that could probably help grease things along a bit, but it would have to be that, like, Chris didn't know. Like, it was some kind of, like, two pairs of fraternal twins were swapped in the hospital. Heather has a brother that doesn't get her and that she doesn't like, and, like, yeah. Okay, this could work. I think we're getting there. Or maybe half siblings from an affair. The thing I'm having trouble overcoming is how he looks so much like her that he can, like, pass as her. But I think that helps. That her father, like, had an affair or something. Yeah. Yeah, I think them being identical twins and Heather transitioned young is, like, the best way to do this. But then how did the conservative parents thing work? No, we can figure this out. It's definitely suffering a bit of first draft syndrome right now. We'll get there, guys. And when I publish this novel, you guys are going to get it on the New York Times bestseller list, right? The other idea is that, like, Chris and Heather just were raised as brother and sister. And for one reason or another, Heather convinces Chris to do it. And Chris is like, I know exactly the guy I would date if I had to date a guy as you. Yeah. Yeah. Or maybe Chris and Brayden are already best friends and Heather is already dating Brayden for appearances, but then they decide to, like, swap. I don't know. This is hard. Writing's hard. I feel like they need to be, like, freshmen in college. Like, they're just for the first time getting independence. And also, I don't really want to, like, tell a story about high schoolers. That's too young. Yeah, Chris Pratt. Hey, if he were willing to do it, that'd be funny. All right, Fierce Deity. Wow, this is unfair. Man, this is almost worth it just for Fierce Deity against OOT bosses alone. We did it, gamers. All right. Now, someone requested we go into this blue warp as Goron. Oh my god, Baronade's broken. Okay. All right, we're gonna save in case this breaks the game. What happens if we're Goron Link for this? No, Goron Link! What? He's sinking! he swam up and then immediately just went back down. His air bubbles, he's drowning down there. But what happens after the cutscene is my question. You'll get back up there! Don't tell my father. She's just like Heather. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's what should happen. Props. Kudos to the developer. That has to be one of the first things they thought about. Inside the Great Deku Tree. We can full clear it since we have bombs and boomerang. How do we even know if the Deku flight has been ported over? If there's nothing that causes it. I mean, I like being Deku Link. I don't know what Deku would even make possible in a rando. It is rough being a scrub. Hanging on the passenger side of your best friend's ride. You know, trying to holler at people. This feels incredibly wrong somehow. Yeah, something's definitely up here. I just don't know what. We can see if Goron Ground Pound breaks a web. I really don't think it would. Oh my god. No! Welp. Thanks, Zazel. You saved me a lot of time there. The fastest we're so back into it's never been more over of my life. All right, who's ready to absolutely destroy Goma with Fierce Deity? I don't think Goma is gonna fare too well, but we'll give her a shot. Yeah, I mean, that checks out. Does the blue warp undo Fierce Deity? Surely it does. Yeah, okay. That felt way too easy. Yeah, I would have had notes if I were playtesting this back in 1998. Be like, hey, I think that boss is too easy, guys. And they'd be like, are you sure? Pretty sure. All right. So we beat the Deku Tree. We have completed all 3 child dungeons. And now we can go get the Ocarina of Time. As for whether or not we're going to become adults, I haven't decided. You passed it up because you thought the interactions would be jank. No, this mod's amazing. You've got to play it. The interactions are insanely polished, actually. Aegiker created, like, new animations and unique interactions between Fierce Deity and every boss in the game. It rules. It's awesome. You gotta see it. Now, we're a little low on magic. God, give me some magic. Magic is not as plentiful in Ocarina of Time. That is something I would change. So, it's time for Goron Link to do this cutscene. Whoa. He's so big. The cameraman is fixated on Goron Link's belly. Little kid, do you have games on your phone? Is Goron Link gonna try to pull a sword? I am not a kid. Whoa. Look at what I can do with my arms. Oh, man. I guess Daruk's protection wasn't ready to roll. Oh, no. Another belly shot. One more belly shot for the road. Give it to me. Come on. Do it. You know you want to. Belly shot! Ooh, armpit shot. Nice. Goron Link will get the ocarina. Zora Link will get the ocarina. Nice. I didn't even have to dive for it. That's optimal. Wow. Great camera work. Okay, the cameraman is very fond of Zora Link's hips, too. And boobs. Whoa. All right. Where to now? I can't equip swap because they changed how the inventory works. It always goes to the top. I need Din's fire. Whatever, we'll just use a bomb. A bomb drop! So, yeah, we can become adult basically anytime, but I'm just kind of curious what we can do before we become adult. All right. Can you equip swap as a transformation mask? So here's the thing. The, Goron mask is usable. So if I, I don't know. If I equip swap hammer over the slot Goron mask was on. Okay, that's interesting. I'm hitting C down right now. And that is letting me... I'm hitting the Megaton hammer button. And Goron Link is swinging his fists. Okay. Okay, now I'm interested. Does the button update when I switch to Deku? It does not. Okay, Deku Link can straight up use the hammer. That rules. Okay. And will Zora punch? Okay, so Zora Link gets the hammer out and then punches. Oh, but it's a hammer punch. Yo! Okay, that rules. It's a hammer punch. And it stays usable. Interesting. We have a few mini games we can do. What happens if I try to do the shooting gallery as Goron? It doesn't look like you can use a slingshot, sorry. Yo, that is a custom interaction. All right, we need a heart piece and a bomb bag. Oh, that's really good RNG. All right, so you hold a bomb chew until it damages you, and that gives you the perfect angle to do this. Easy peasy. Bomb chew bowling. More like, I win. Okay, so we're just gonna throw this for content. Bomb bag. All right, and here I just eyeball this. I think that worked. It did not. That didn't work either. That's gonna hit. No? Okay. No! I screwed up. Oh, I'm scared. Nope. All right. We're in do or die mode now. Chicken, do not Mr. President that. All right? I don't want to do the bomb chew trick anymore. So just a couple of... Good? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Last try. I hate my life. This is rigged. Stop the count. I'm so pissed. See, that's how you do it. Yeah, there was no pressure this time. Because I did it. All right, now we'll get the bomb bag. What? I don't have enough money to buy chicken nuggets. Oh my god, give me a frickin' break with this, Lois. I don't have enough money to buy chicken nuggets. I mean, thank God there's basically infinite money out here, but like, come on. Zelda, I got nowhere to go. I spent all my money on bomb games. Can Zora Link play Bomb Chew Bowling? He can. All right, I gotta play for those 50 rupees. I'm flat broke, which is a little worse than being busty broke. That didn't work. That affected me differently. Did I just eyeball it this time? Nice. Give me a break. Zelda, I invested all my rupees in Chew Coin. They told me it was gonna go to the moon. Yes, the moon from Majora's Mask. Cucko, get out of my way. Don't be a hero. Eyeball it. I am a supercomputer. Okay, maybe I'm human. Guys, I'm a widowy human. I'm a god, a supercomputer. Artificial intelligence. All right, listen. No. Wait. Nope. That was just for 50 rupees. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. A fairly regular computer. I am a fairly regular computer. Eyeball it? That's it. No, it's not. Oh, that's it right there. I wish I lived in the world where that wasn't it. Okay, well, okay, so hang on. I wish I could live in your fantasy land where that wasn't it. Okay, so just hang on. You know, like, give it a second. Oh, that's it. And it's over. I win. Oh, shit. No. I'm not supposed to still be here. Go! Don't be a hero, Cucko! Imagine working minimum wage at the Bomb Chew Bowling game. She better not be making minimum wage. It costs a goddamn arm and a leg just to play! Oh, I am of the opinion that watching someone be actually mad is not fun or entertaining. Watching someone be like a little playfully mad is fun and entertaining. And for like 1 second there, when I lost, again, I was actually mad. Like actually upset. like I wanted to just turn the game off for a second. So I just had to be quiet because just nothing good was gonna come out of my mouth. All right. Don't be a hero, chicken. Don't do it. Don't be a hero, chicken. Why do these cuckos keep acting like, Mr. President! Mr. President, get down! Okay, there we go. That's just exactly how it should have gone. There's a few more heart pieces we can get in town, like Richard. Also, after this, I want to see if dogs keep their Majora's Mask behavior. Like if they backported that. Like, will dogs attack Deku Link? Will Richard betray me? Okay, Richard's cool. What about the other dogs? No? The dogs of Clocktown just suck. Alright, can I play the treasure chest game? I sure can. Yeah, the dogs of Termina just suck. They got Lunar Madness. Lunar Madness sounds like something Alex Jones would make up to sell you pills. Folks, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna belabor it. Lunar Madness is taking hold. The sapphic goddess of the moon is turning women into lesbians. The only way to stop your wife from leaving you for someone with the blue buzz cut is to force feed her these pills. It is the only way to protect your family. Go down to Zora River and talk to the frogs. You'll see what I'm talking about. I mean, have you ever even considered, why does the moon and its cycles get a say in your woman's menstrual cycle? They really think we're not paying attention to this kind of stuff. They think we're stupid. Do you think other people in Hyrule can collect heart pieces? Like, is that good for them? I like to think it feels good. Yeah. I mean, at this point, you guys want to go try to do Water Temple as just Zora? I think that could be pretty funny. I don't know if we can, but like, I can't think of any immediate non-starters. I am conserving magic intentionally here. Man, it sure would be nice if we got Serenade of Water when we did Ice Cavern earlier. We didn't, but it would be nice. How are we gonna get in without the hook shot? Why don't you let me worry about that, baby girl? You just focus on staying beautiful. Mwah. First, I'm pretty sure... Well, actually, I don't know if this heart piece is accessible in the child world. If I touch the bottom? Nice. Can Zora use hammer underwater? Or like Snappy super cutting out all the times I fail a quip swap. I'm terrible. Nope, you can't use it underwater. Do you think you will ever do max % no human as a bit? I am genuinely interested in max % no human. I think that would be pretty cool. I would like to see that. Next major series. I think that would just be one video. All right, first of all, I'm just curious if the Zora Boomerang fins open Water Temple. If they don't, we can still get in. You don't have to worry. But I am curious. Could have just been dog shit aim. It was dog shit aim! OMG, it's SimplySnaps, the best YouTuber who you should like and subscribe to and watch their videos 5 times over. All right, paid chatter, reel it in a little. It's a bit obvious. Wow, Water Temple is actually patched. Water Temple is playable. Confirmed. Rudo, you were 10 years old like 5 minutes ago. What was this, written by Stephen Moffat? Yeah, man, I don't know why Stephen Moffat kept writing that. Hey, if the doctor met a woman who kissed him when she was 10, would that be messed up or what? Stephen Moffat, this is the 3rd time you've suggested the doctor meeting a woman underaged and then having with her. You're gonna have to stop pitching that one. Can we form a union for all the unpaid chatters? I mean, you guys do have collective action here. You can just stop watching. I would stop streaming if I were consistently getting 0 viewers. Does your non-linear series end with the Zelda 64 games? I am just intimidated by what I want to do for the Wind Waker video. But I do fully intend to make a Wind Waker non-linear video. The problem is, it's gonna require me to do a lot of glitches I don't know how to do. So, Ocarina of Time non-linear was like, don't do anything that a first-time player couldn't do, right? Majora's Mask non-linear was you can do anything that isn't explicitly banned under the speedrun.com glitchless rule set, right? Wind Waker, no! I felt. Wind Waker non-linear, I want to do the most fucked up order humanly possible, allowing any glitch I want. It's kind of the idea. Also, I can't reach. Hang on, can I like equip Deku Stick? Oh shit! Oh no, oh no, oh no! Adult Deku Stick crashes, which means Zora Deku Stick crashes. Everything we've done for the last 41 minutes has been undone. Din's Fire was right there. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I guess I did have Din's Fire, huh? I had Din's Fire equipped. I equip swapped Deku Stick over Din's Fire so I could make fire. Oh no. I might be stupid. All right, let's get this Skull 2. Skull 2. I'll save once we get to Water Temple. That mistake did cost us 20 minutes, though. It has actually been 20 minutes since I crashed. Oh my god, that was another example of like, I can't think about it because if I think about it, I'm gonna get too actually mad. And no one wants to see me actually mad. They only want to see me play mad. Also, welcome back, VOD watchers who skipped back to Water Temple. Because they didn't want to rewatch all that. I think we can beat this dungeon without hookshot or long shot. Whoa, Deku Link hit puberty. I think we should be able to skip enough stuff. I would love to get the long shot, but I don't know how. Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't know how I could reach long shot. I'm not worried about killing Morpha because I have Fierce Deity. I'm thinking Goron Link might be able to roll up the slippery slope with the platform waterfall, but then I don't know how I'm gonna get up. All right, am I gonna have to mega flip across? I wonder, because Zora Link's jumping feels interesting. Is it the same as Majora's Mask jumping? If so, is damage boosting like an MM? It is! Oh my god, that's a Majora's Mask damage boost! Oh my god, it's so easy! Oh my god, that's a proper MM damage boost. Nice! And I do have a pretty novel idea about getting across this gap. It just works! Well, that's one long shot skip. An actual, honest-to-God, novel use of Deku Link. Now, I believe Zora Link could get up here, like, just with a dolphin dive, but undeniably harder. Like, I think getting up as Zora Link, yeah, Yeah, that is undeniably harder than the Deku Link. This is the part I genuinely don't know if I'm able to do it. I see no reason why this shouldn't be possible. I just don't know if I can do it. So, my thought here, right, is Goron rolling up this slippery slope and then onto one of those platforms, and then you can barely jump up. But I just don't know. All right, I mean, that worked. Goron roll. Okay. All right. Shit. Can I just roll across? Ah! No. Okay. Well then. All right. You guys see the magic, right? You see how this is supposed to work? In my twisted fucking mind. Shit. No. All right, so if you uncurl at any point, it's just Jover. All right. All right. Oh my god. Shit. Okay, hang on. Wait, shit. Oh my god, this can work. This can work. I'm so close to dying. Imagine I get this and then die to Dark Link and have to do it again. It's all right. I'm newly confident. Nope. Shit. I am a supercomputer. Come on. Shit. Use the Goron jump for the ledge. You can't grab ledges while ground pounding. Nope. Close. Oh, that was so close. I'm saying this is possible. Yeah, that will work. Oh, that was so close! No, okay, it's fine, it's fine. No. All right, I do not have time to back up a little. Oh, that was so close! I also wonder how Dark Link handles the masks, but aren't we all wearing masks? Think about it. Yes! Easy. First try. Free. Wish they'd made that harder. Wait, another novel use of Deku Link. Would you have been able to do a ground jump as Zora? So, like, I thought about that, or doing a Goron damage boost. The problem is, a bomb takes 4 seconds to explode. I don't think there was time. To whoever asked if that would still work with without static explosive range, there you go. I forget who asked that, but it was a really good question, and that was my first try. All right, does Dark Link respect the transformation masks? It'd be so cool. He's right behind me, isn't he? guy. Weak. All right, it's Jover, dude. You get back here! You get back here and face the consequences of what you've done! God, give me a break. Just trying to have some fun. God. All right. Now, the person who was talking shit earlier did not elaborate. Did the stream you watched where someone beat this dungeon in 6 minutes with Zora Mask get Longshot without Hookshot? And now, another much more important question. Can Zora Link use Longshot? No. No worries, gamers. So I need one more key, and then I can just go beat the dungeon. Where do I get that key? I think I can get one if I lower the water level again, which is a little annoying, but I can do it. I will say, though, that means for the question of max % masks only, or whatever you want to call it, Longshot is obtainable. Everything I did to get Longshot can be done as just Goron, Zora, and Deku. And you can even use bombs as these forms. So, like, there's probably... You could probably do a lot as only transforms. Oh, also, there's a very high chance that the reason Longshot didn't work is because I'm Child Link right now. Even though I'm Zora Link. The reason Longshot and Hookshot don't work as Child is because while you're Child, a specific actor isn't loaded, and that actor is actually the thing that lets Hookshot work. For stuff like max %, I think as adult Link, I can't think of a reason why Hookshot and Longshot wouldn't work. There's probably only a few things you couldn't get. Does grabbing the Master Sword turn you back into human? Because if it does, you would have to ask a question of, does that count as failing the challenge, or would you be allowed to just throw, like, a mask back on after gaining control in Temple of Time? I'm kind of a purist when it comes to challenges, so I don't know. Nice. That Ricochet rules. Yeah, we'll see if becoming adult turns you back into a human. All right. What's the best way across this? Is this corner swimmable? Yes. Ah! Damn it. It's all right. All right, it's probably not working. Deku Link? Novel use of Deku Link? Nice! Oh my god, actually Deku Link being genuinely useful. Who could have thunk? Oh, don't worry, George. I have not forgotten about Heather. Nice. Fun in this economy? Some nights I stay up, snooping in my doobie. Some nights I flick it all up. Some nights I switch my bloopy in my doopy, but I still get it up. Snooping in my goo. All right, Morpha. All right, Morpha, come here. I don't have long shot. Wow. Man. You know, I think Mirror Shield might be skippable if Twinrova just dies to Fierce Deity's awesome power. In which case, beating all dungeons as Child should be possible. I don't think that's what I'm gonna do, but that would be crazy. I'm trying to think of a way into Forest Temple that doesn't involve a really stupid child hover, because I think it'd be really funny if I had the first 3 adult dungeons beat before I became adult. Just to do a shameless plug real quick, if you guys like what I do, you want some more insight into it, I have started monthly creators commentaries for all of my scripted projects. Right now, I have a full-length commentary of my first Depths video on the Patreon. I think it's a good listen, and I'm only going to continue commentating other stuff. I love listening to commentaries, so I just figure could be cool. You know, it's been so many hours that, like, I've kind of forgot this is glorious, disgusting 240p. But this is glorious, disgusting 240p. Also, y'all like this movement? How I rolled up on January 6th? And oh my god! There's people are extended super sliding right up the gate! What? It doesn't matter, apparently. You were allowed to be there. You were allowed! I wonder which flags I've broken. Am I, like, locked out of Goron Bracelet since I beat Dodongo's Cavern? I would love, love, love a way into Forest Temple right here. I'm not good enough at Ocarina of Time hovering to just hover in. Can I think of any wacky hijinks or low jinks way up there? I don't think so. I don't think I can do that. I just don't think I can. Unless Goron Missile works. Does Goron Missile work? Nope. Bro, all I'm saying is... No, bro, you don't even know what I'm gonna ask. Bro, you don't even know what I'm gonna ask, though, bro. It's messed up. Bro, just let me ask the question. Bro, why are you avoiding the question? You don't even know what it is I'm gonna ask, okay? And I think that's really messed up, bro. And I think our communication has really been slipping lately, okay? Bro, I swear I'm not gonna ask that. I swear I'm not. Bro. Okay. If I looked like Heather, would you... It's a perfectly fair question, bro. You know, bro, because I'm such a good guy, bro, friend, bro, I think I would let you hit that if I looked like Heather, though. Because, like, it'd be so great for you. I would neutrally endure. I would have no opinion on the matter, but I would let you. No, bro. Of course I would want to fuck you if you look like Heather. What a weird thing to ask. Heather's beautiful. Yeah, I'd want to do you if you looked like Heather instead of you. Yeah, that would really do it for me. I just joined. What's happening? You're gonna have to wait for the snappy supercut on that one, champ. I don't know what to tell you. I just know bro's being so weird. Yeah, bro, I mean, just for the sake of argument, if Heather looked like you, I would smash the shit out of that. No, bro, that's not gay. Heather's a hot girl. God. How is saying I would sleep with the head cheerleader gay? You're so weird. You're being so weird right now. If Goron Link has silver gauntlets, couldn't we go beat Spirit? No, because, like, glitchless, you would need Mirror Shield to get into Twinrova. You could probably do a glitch to get in, but I don't know how. We've reached the end of the road when it comes to beating adult dungeons as child, with my current knowledge. Man, I wish magic were more plentiful. If I had any, like, actual feedback for Aegiker, this mod is amazing. I would make magic pots more likely to drop from grass. I think Majora's Mask did that In Majora's Mask, you can run through grass as Goron Link and just get almost all your magic back. I think that would be good. I think that would be nice. Does the Master Sword turn you human? Oh no, he's hot! Can he grab it? Aw, man. Well, a purist run of, a 100% like purist run of max percent no human would not be able to get Master Sword or enter the adult world, but a non-purist run could. I'm just not interested in that. Why is Link acting like he hasn't met Sheik yet? Because Sheik is acting like he hasn't met Link yet, and Link just doesn't want to be weird. Oh, hey, look, we've already finished Fire Temple. Nice. Yeah, and we already have Longshot. So, like, I'm curious if Zora Link can use Longshot with Equip Swap while in the adult world. Very curious. I'm gonna save, don't worry. Nope. Nice. No worries then. There's something I do want to do. Something that might be as easy as 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, that was almost bad. Anyway. Oh, come on. Yeah, the timing's definitely different. If you're curious what's going on here, it's that in Majora's Mask, the frame after a bomb explodes, it's already at its maximum size, and that's called static explosive range. In Ocarina of Time, the bomb's hit cylinder actually grows from the center of the bomb outward. And that's making this a bit harder, but not impossible. Nice. We stole Epona! And we're riding Epona as Goron Link! I knew this would work. I just knew it. Let's go, Epona! Nice. I don't care what they say! Well, you never seen Goron Link ride Epona before? Epona will be okay. We'll get off. And I bet it won't let me get back on. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely a less powerful technique in Ocarina of Time because you can't get hit at your absolute height of the jump. But it is still sort of useful, I'm finding. Alrighty, we can knock out Forest Temple in 2 shakes. Yeah, having long shot's nice. We have long shot, we have iron boots. Forest is gonna be easy. I almost wanted to skip the bow, but I think we should get the bow. Yeah, I agree. I don't think things like Ocarina of Time need to be in 4K. I think, like, diminishing returns start kicking in at, like, 480p. Here's the thing. The user interface looks worse in 240p. And that means the, like, 2D assets and stuff are in slightly higher quality than 240p. So, like, if it's in 480p, I think the game looks pretty good and pretty even. The 3D assets don't look better than the 2D assets. I think once you get to, like, 1080p, it, like, I mean, it's crisp, but the 2D assets are, like, super blurry in comparison. So I think, like, Wii Virtual Console, like, 480p, looks about right for Ocarina of Time. Now, with something like Neryl's texture pack for Majora's Mask, I think that looks great at 1080p or even 4K. Because then you don't have the, like, dissonance between models and texture, you know? Where 3D assets are really high resolution and then the textures are really low resolution. All right, I just need to get bow, and then I'm gonna boss key skip. Alrighty. I wish I had any magic to use against Phantom Ganon, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. Just buy a green potion. Where? The Lost Woods Depot? Isn't there a potion shop in Kakariko? Oh yeah, because I'm at Kakariko. I'm so done with all of you. I'm so done with all of you. You and me are done professionally, man. Going to Kakariko. That's what I'm doing. You're out shopping. Can you get some chips? No. Do you guys think you've earned chips? Gee, thanks, mister. Can't believe we have to go all the way to talk to Matt Mercer to get magic. And Mark Mercer. I love you, Mark. All right, do you just have to play Song of Storms for a Gossip Stone? Is that what makes a big fairy? Yeah, big fairy. Big fairies heal you completely and completely restore your magic. Bada bing, babadook. You cannot bottle a super fairy. The way the game balances you being able to summon them anytime with the Song of Storms at a Gossip Stone is that they're only at the Gossip Stone. You can't take them with you. Anyway, we beat Forest Temple. Damn. Okay. Using a transformation mask as Adult Link has a weird sound. All right. Hitting Phantom Ganon as Fierce Deity is going to be a little strange. I'm gonna have to hit him after he comes out of the painting. Wait. Oh, it lets you target him before. Wow. Aegiker thought of everything. You cannot normally target the real Phantom Ganon. Nice. The damage type it does is Fierce Deity Beam Sword. It's a totally unique damage type for this mod that can defeat everything. Yeah, I have not encountered something that was resistant to this beam sword. More like dead hand. Oh, wait. Well, there's no transformation mask that makes unequipping and re-equipping the hover boots less cumbersome. Yeah, I remember when I first got to Bottom of the Well as a kid, and I was like, walking home from school, thinking like, man, shit's getting real. Like, shit's getting crazy. This game is getting insane. Because of just like how weird and scary it was, you know? All right. There are no heart pieces or anything to get from Deep Shadow. So we're just gonna head to the boat. You call a non-binary aunt or uncle a kunkle. Obviously. God. It's embarrassing I even have to say that. I don't know where the C came from. It's not. Aunt doesn't start with a C. I don't know why I was just like, yeah, kunkle. Duh. I don't know. It does start with a C if you don't like her very much. That's true. Sayonara, Shadow, the temple. No, I can't BFD! Damn! Also, I'm curious. I was watching ZFG the other day, and he said he wasn't talking during the initial phase of Bongo banging its drums at the start. And apparently some rapper or something, like, sampled the bongo drums for a song and is, like, issuing false copyright claims on vanilla OOT footage that just fights bongo. So I wonder if, because I was silent for that, if the stream's ad revenue is gonna go to some guy. Awesome system. Very cool. I mean, I'll just dispute it. I'll just be like, you don't own Ocarina of Time, bro. I'll call Nintendo. I don't even think it's a copyright troll. I think a lot of these musicians put their music into, like, the, copyright protection enforcement mechanism without realizing if you do not own the entirety of your song, you are actually not eligible for YouTube's automated copyright protection. For that very reason. It's not that YouTube is broken and stupid, it's that these people are breaking the rule. And I think most of the time it's through ignorance and not malice. They're just like, well, yeah, I want to take down anyone who uses my song without permission. But it's like, dude, you don't own your song. You sampled Ocarina of Time for it. Like, you own your song, but you do not have such ownership of it that you can automatically take down anybody who uses it. Because a key part of your percussion is sampled from other copyrighted work. Stealth takedown! Stealth teabag. Stealth ground pound. Guys, it was all stealthy. It's called a non-lethal takedown. It might be time to drink that green potion we bought a few hours ago, because we are all out of magic. Also, hey, Goron Link can do this desert pretty easily. Desert. You know, we could probably completely skip Child Spirit since Goron Link has silver gauntlets. I didn't even think of that. All right. All right, let's go and learn Requiem. But I genuinely think we can just skip Child Spirit, right? Because Goron Link has silver gauntlets. Can Deku Link crawl? No. Only Child Link can crawl. And only Adult Link can fuck. Every form has its own unique abilities. What was that about Adult Link just now? He can use Long Shot, and Child Link can't. Adult Link is the only form that can use the Long Shot. That's what I said. Okay, carry on. Yeah, also Zora Link knows Cunnilingus. And smells like fish. All right, whatever. We can just, you know, some jokes are kind of just like punch cards, you know, like things that you do because it's expected of you and you don't mind it. You know, like your mom. Can I push this? Yes! We're skipping Child Spirit. The transformation masks, even in a glitchless context, allow for some very cool skips. Oh, I love toaster strudels. How dare you remind me of toaster strudels? I don't have any toaster strudels. Toaster strudels give you cancer. Okay. They're pretty good, though. What doesn't give you cancer these days in this liberal society? The only thing more prolific than pronouns and email signatures is cancer. The cancer in my butthole was put there by a woke gay man, I tell ya. The government won't believe me, though. And they have the cure for it, and they just won't give it to me. And the guy who put it in there was a cancer, too. A coincidence? Most certainly. I don't ask people their signs. I'm not gay. I just asked him if I looked like Heather. Oh, you'd like Heather. She was a sweet little belle. I said, if I looked like Heather, do you think we'd go steady? And next thing you know, I've got cancer in my rectum. Is this how it ends? Is this how the story of Chris and Brayden ends? It can't be. What is happening? All right, hang on. I need to manifest a good ending for it. Grandma, why do you always do that silly voice? What silly voice? Okay, fine. So I became Heather. Who cares? There we go. Chris is happy. Chris is happy. True ending. You found all the Faz coins and you got the good ending. You found all the Faz coins before Scott Cawthon could donate them to Lindsey Graham's campaign. You guys know, like, was that the bite of 87? I kind of want to do an edit where it's just like, was that the bite? And just like a howling echo and Markiplier disappears. Maybe I'll put that here now in the Snappy Supercut.
Was that the...
All right, Fierce Deity. It does not seem like Nabooru Knuckle takes special damage from the beam. Yeah, like, was that the... Just like the sound of a drop of water echoing in a cave. And like, Markiplier just isn't in his webcam anymore. I'm just giving myself video editing homework. My dream is to live to 88 years old so I can bite someone in 2087. All right, let's go. Whoa! Totally original interactions. God, this mod is so good. That's so crazy. Wow. Didn't just stop at Deku, Goron, and Zora. Like, put work into every boss in the game to be just screwed up by Fierce Deity. I don't think we're gonna get every heart. I think we're getting up to a good place to beat the game. And we're not doing like a third stream because that would just be like an hour. So we're gonna go and we're gonna slap Ganon around with our Fierce Deity sword. Ah yes, the millennials' favorite speedrun, childless. Okay, Grandma, let's get you back to the home. I swear to God, these millennials today, when they're in their like 40s, because that's how old millennials are, these millennials are doing a childless any percent speed run of life. I did my duty. I tried to have a child. It's how I got this prostate cancer. I tried for years to get pregnant, but sadly God's woke. I heard butt pregnancy isn't possible and illegal, but if it's long enough, it's possible. This is a pretty safe space for trans kitty cat girls who have the urge to meow meow. Yes, you came to the right place. Let's do this. Butt shot. All right. So my favorite trial skip is to push this Armos against the door. And then you kind of just do that. And then you just go through the door. All right, let's celebrate Goron Link by fighting our way up here with him. Man, he's so slow. It's like, oh my God, it's like using Bowser in Melee. Oh, you gotta get such a hard read. The reads! Toph! The reads? Oh! Your goddamn book. That butt shot was pretty impressive. Let's do this. We're gonna be fat and gay. Beat Ganon with Deku Link. I don't think so. Do it. Do the cape. Yes. Skibbity Ganon! So I guess Navi can target him. Oh, God! Oh, sweet! Jesus. So, for lore reasons, Navi cannot target this phase of Ganondorf, but, whatever. I guess we just don't care about the story. Bro didn't know the matchup. God, is this his first time hitting FD in bracket? Come on. FD saw Ganon on Slippy and was like, come on, I'm not doing these trash matchups. If I see one more mid-tier, I'm ending the stream. I don't want to play your Looney Tunes, Ice Climbers, and Dr. Mario all day. I want to grind the real matchups. I could just Goron roll off this tower. I could, and you couldn't stop me. I'd be gone. Deku Flower glide down this tower. We just burrow into Ganon's frickin' spine like an alien and launch out of it like a Deku Flower. I wish there was some stuff for Deku Link to do. Was there a single thing this whole playthrough that, like, only Deku could do? Where we were like, that's Deku's time to shine? I think getting to the Water Temple boss key. Yeah. Like, I chose to do Water Temple as child, so I couldn't use Hookshot, and Deku Link was useful once or twice. There is a TP Link mod in development. Stay tuned. The model is basically done. Just needs rigged and modded. I plan on a full video for the launch. I'm working closely with the modder. As soon as there's something playable, we've talked about it. Like, my contribution to the project is going to be like making a video for it. So excited. All right, time to fight the Dark Wizard, Skippity Ganondorf. I got the kiss. Mwah. Thank you, Zelda. All right, is it FD time? Let's go! Yeah, I don't know if FD could deal the final blow. No Goron mask, unsubscribed. Sorry. Yeah, FD's pretty tall. Wow. He's scary. You know, I'm not gonna sugarcoat this, guys. He looks tough. But with our strongest transformation mask and a bit of grit, I think there is something we can do. It's time. Release your training weights, Deku Link! Destroy him! Yes! This battle is legendary! He knows about your weakness to fire! He plans to use it against you, Deku Link! Be careful! There we go! He doesn't know the matchup! He hasn't been grinding! He's just been playing friendlies! Go, Deku Link! Nah, I wish, you know? Alright, that was fun. Oh my god, he shoved his arm all the way up his goddamn head! Yeah, after game one, Ganon was like, alright, Deku Link is tough, but I've hit the tapes. I know the matchup now. I've got some mix-ups. And then just Fierce Deity appears. That really was something special. I want to thank Aegiker so much for making this, for sharing it with us all, for just putting the real kind of level of polish and care into this that, you know, it's one thing to get it working. It's another thing to get it basically perfect. And I feel like he did that, you know? I feel like this is basically perfect. Also, I did ask them, Zora Link swimming in the air after a waterfall is a vanilla behavior from Majora's Mask that just can't happen in Majora's Mask because they never set up a situation like that. But it's not a broken thing about this mod. Didn't want to slander anybody by including, you know, that funny clip in the supercut without all the facts. It was still pretty funny, though.